Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision Blizzard, is a name that resonates powerfully within the gaming industry. Known for his business acumen and leadership, Kotick has been instrumental in steering the company to incredible financial heights. However, his role in what became the largest gaming acquisition in history, the $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard by Microsoft, has brought his name into the global spotlight. This move, which reshaped the future of the gaming world, represents the pinnacle of Kotick's career, a culmination of decades of strategy, negotiation, and risk-taking, early life and career beginnings. Bobby Kotick was born on January 21, 1963, in the United States. Raised in a family with a background in business, Kotick's path to success was arguably predetermined by the environment he grew up in. His education at the prestigious University of Michigan, where he earned a degree in the field of economics, set the stage for his future in business. Despite his early education and inclination toward business, Kotick's real break came when he entered the gaming industry. In 1991, Kotick, who was then a young entrepreneur with a sharp eye for profitable ventures, discovered the struggling video game company Activision. Founded in 1979, Activision was once a pioneer in the gaming world, but by the early 1990s, it had fallen on hard times. Kotick, seeing both the potential and the challenges of the company, invested in Activision, buying a controlling stake and taking over its leadership, transforming Activision, a visionary at work. Upon taking control of Activision, Kotick quickly began to reshape the company, focusing on both its financial strategy and creative output. Under his leadership, Activision's stock price saw a meteoric rise as Kotick took an aggressive approach to acquisitions and licensing. Kotick's business instincts were key to turning Activision around, as he focused on maximizing profit potential while securing high-profile intellectual properties. One of the most significant turning points for Activision came with the acquisition of Blizzard Entertainment in 2008, a company behind some of the most successful franchises in gaming history, including World of Warcraft and StarCraft. This merger, which Kotick played a pivotal role in orchestrating, created Activision Blizzard, an industry titan with a portfolio of some of the most iconic gaming franchises. The merger with Blizzard wasn't just a financial move, it was a strategic one. Kotick saw the value in combining the resources, creative expertise, and intellectual properties of two gaming giants. He knew that by merging these companies, Activision Blizzard would be positioned to dominate both console gaming and online multiplayer experiences. This bold move would be just the beginning of Kotick's larger vision. Activision Blizzard's financial growth under Kotick. Under Kotick's stewardship, Activision Blizzard expanded its influence and became one of the largest gaming companies in the world. The company's success during this time can largely be attributed to Kotick's approach to intellectual property management and acquisition. Some of the most iconic games and franchises that generated billions of dollars in revenue, including Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo, and Candy Crush, thrived under his leadership. However, Kotick's success has not come without controversy. His management style has been criticized for being overly focused on cost-cutting and maximizing shareholder value at the expense of company culture. There have also been multiple reports of workplace issues at Activision Blizzard, including allegations of discrimination, harassment, and poor treatment of employees, all of which came to the forefront in 2021 and led to significant public and legal scrutiny. Despite these controversies, Kotick's financial success and leadership ability remained largely unquestioned in the business world. As Activision Blizzard's market cap surged and its earnings reached new heights, his focus on maximizing profitability and ensuring that key franchises performed well in the market allowed the company to remain a dominant force in the gaming world. Microsoft acquisition, a game-changing deal. The crowning achievement of Bobby Kotick's career came in 2022 when Microsoft announced its intent to acquire Activision Blizzard for a staggering $69 billion, the largest acquisition in gaming history. This deal, which represented a seismic shift in the gaming industry, not only set a new benchmark for video game mergers and acquisitions, but also showcased Kotick's ability to orchestrate massive strategic moves. The acquisition deal was a historic one in many ways. It not only brought Microsoft one of the largest gaming companies in the world, but also gave it control over some of the most lucrative franchises in the industry. Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Candy Crush were now part of Microsoft's expansive gaming portfolio, which already included Xbox and the successful Halo franchise. For Kotick, the deal was transformative. The negotiations with Microsoft were long and arduous, and at the heart of the discussions was the question of Kotick's continued role at the company post-acquisition. While many assumed that Kotick, as the CEO of Activision Blizzard, would be replaced as part of the acquisition, he was ultimately able to negotiate a deal that allowed him to remain in his role for some time. From a business perspective, the acquisition deal represented a significant victory for Kotick, who had navigated Activision Blizzard through years of challenges to arrive at this historic point. The acquisition provided Kotick with a considerable financial windfall, while also allowing him to cement his legacy as one of the most influential figures in gaming. The future of Activision Blizzard and Kotick's legacy. As of the time of writing, the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard is still pending regulatory approval in several countries, with the deal being closely scrutinized by antitrust bodies and government regulators around the world. If the deal is ultimately approved, it will undeniably reshape the future of the gaming industry for decades to come. Microsoft, with its vast financial resources, expansive global reach, and strategic vision, will provide Activision Blizzard with unprecedented support and capabilities. This partnership will not only bolster Microsoft's Xbox gaming division, but also position Activision Blizzard's portfolio of iconic franchises such as Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and Candy Crush for further growth and innovation on a global scale. However, despite the immense potential that this acquisition offers, the road ahead for the newly merged entity will not be without its challenges. Activision Blizzard continues to grapple with significant issues, especially surrounding its workplace culture. Reports of harassment, discrimination, and toxic work environments have plagued the company for years, sparking public outcry and legal action. As part of the acquisition, Microsoft will likely need to focus on addressing these concerns in a meaningful and transparent way, ensuring that both employees and consumers feel confident about the company's future direction. Additionally, the integration of such a large and complex entity into Microsoft's existing operations will require careful management to avoid disrupting the brand identities and creative autonomy of both companies. Regardless of the outcome of the Microsoft acquisition, Bobby Kotick's influence in shaping the gaming landscape is undeniable. Throughout his tenure, Kotick demonstrated a remarkable ability to guide Activision Blizzard from a struggling company to one of the most powerful and profitable players in the video game industry. His strategic vision led to critical acquisitions like Blizzard Entertainment and King Digital Entertainment, cementing Activision Blizzard's dominance across multiple gaming platforms, from traditional console games to mobile gaming. Kotick's knack for identifying lucrative opportunities and driving growth has positioned him as one of the most influential business leaders in the history of the gaming sector, and the $69 billion Microsoft deal stands as the apex of his corporate career. However, Kotick's legacy is inherently complex, shaped by both monumental success and deep controversies. The $69 billion acquisition of Activision Blizzard marks a historic moment, and Bobby Kotick, the man behind it all, stands at the center of that transformation. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest uploads.